Welcome to Massive Late Fee. And now your hosts, Mark and Carol. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Massive Late Fee. My name is Mark. With me as always is my wife Carol. How are you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It is July 10th, 2001.
It is.
If Carol sounds like she's in a bad mood today, it's because we watched Scary Movie 2.
Right? Oh my God. I think it was worse than Scary Movie 1.
Oh my God. So, Scary Movie 1, we weren't huge fans of. Although, I do believe I liked it better than this movie.
It was so bad. Like, it was just so bad.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where you want to start with that. This movie, so the movie was directed by Keenan Ivory Wayans and written by all the Wayneses. It's different than the first movie. Keenan Ivory Wayans did direct the first movie, but Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer also wrote. They were like kind of the principal-ish writers on the movie, and they did that movie Spy Hard. So you can kind of see the difference between basically you can see what they brought to the table as far as writing goes and what the Wayans brought to the table as far as writing goes. Okay. Because we don't have Friedberg and Seltzer in this movie. We just have the Wayans and a couple other people. And apparently, what the Wayans brought to the table was weird sex jokes and weed.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely that. I wouldn't even say weird sex jokes because, I mean, mostly it was like traumatizing sex stuff. It wasn't just a weird sex joke. Because to be a joke, it has to be funny. And there was nothing funny. I don't think I laughed one time.
Yeah, I didn't laugh at all. I was trying to think before we sat down to record this. I was trying to think, well, what was the funny stuff about the movie? I was like, let's do compliment sandwich, and I was trying to think, what's the compliment? What was the funny part of the movie? And I'm like, there wasn't one.
I mean, I guess one thing we could say is the actress that played Claire in 90210. You know, she's in it and she's hot. So, you know, eye candy. I
didn't know Claire had all that. I'll tell you that much. I think they got her in a push-up bra or something like that. Obviously she's got boobs, but I think that the bra was doing a lot of heavy lifting too.
If you say so.
I'm speculating. I'm not saying so.
Okay.
But yeah, I couldn't think of anything funny about the movie. And I guess it's boring to just sit here and be like, it's just not funny. But on some level, it's just not funny. I knew we were in trouble at the very beginning when they're sitting around. I guess they're in that place, the hotel. So obviously the first movie, or not hotel or whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
Are you talking? Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're talking about the Exorcist spoof that starts the movie, yes. That was not a hotel; it was a house. Yes.
But the first movie was a play on. I know what you did.
No, Scream.
Scream, yeah. And this one is like the Haunting of Hill House.
If you say so.
Or the Haunting or whatever. Yes, I say so. Okay. That's going to be your response to everything I say? Yep. If you say so? Yes, I say so.
Okay.
That's a movie that came out like a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever.
I'm familiar. Jeez. I don't know. It just, to me, it didn't seem like it was following much of a
I think it's supposed to be a spoof on that.
Okay.
But anyway, I knew we were in trouble at the beginning when they're at the house sitting around the piano and they start singing that rap song, and you've got Andy Richter using the N-word and everything. Mm-hmm. And then James Woods shows up to be like, you know, whatever, release the demon or whatever, and he's diarrheaing into a toilet.
Disgusting.
And then we've got vomit, people vomiting all over each other, in completely over the top fashion. And when I saw all that, I'll give the movie this: it set the tone correctly.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that, I'm like, oh, we're in trouble. Because that stuff, I guess, is funny to some people, and it was a heavily teenage audience, and I think movie plays for teenagers. And there were people laughing in the audience. I don't know how or why, but I don't find gross body stuff funny. That's just not my type of humor.
Well, and also when the priest started like flirting back at the possessed little girl, and then hops on top of her in the bed.
Yeah,
that was a pretty clear sign that we were in trouble too. And honestly, like, it took all of my strength not to just get up and walk out.
Yeah, that was the first, in the movie, by the way, Regan, although in this movie her name is Megan Voorhees, I guess is the name at the end of the credits or whatever. In the movie, Regan's 9, I think. I want to say 9 or 10 or something like that. But yeah, he's having sex with the demon.
Awful.
That's James Woods for you, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know how they got so many big actors in this movie, by the way. The great Tim Curry is in this movie.
I know. Every time, like, a legit actor came on the screen, I was like, seriously?
Right. I know. I felt the same way. David Cross is in this movie, who's not, I guess, the most famous actor or comedian in the world or whatever. He's the guy in the wheelchair. But I like him. He's funny. Chris Elliott's in this, playing a weird, small-handed guy.
Yep.
And I like Chris Elliott a lot. He does weird... He's good at weird shit, and I guess that's what this is, but...
I mean, he's good in the role he's playing in this movie. It's just a little over the top as everything else in the movie is.
But this opening with The Exorcist, it connects to nothing. It means nothing. At one point in the movie, I was thinking, what the fuck did we even do this opening for?
Right.
Was it just to get it to feature length? Because...
Maybe.
Because I guess we're in the same house. I guess that's the house.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they do nothing to establish that. You're right. Like, it's...
The makeup... this is my compliment sandwich. The makeup department did a great job. What's her name? I can't remember the name of the actress that's playing the mother, but she really looks like Ellen Burstyn in The Exorcist.
Okay.
I mean, the Exorcist, it's so funny because The Exorcist is like this super well-known, well-respected horror movie, but it's really like a family drama. Like, Ellen Burstyn is tearing her hair out because she doesn't know what the hell is going on with her daughter, and she's at her wit's end. Calling the priest is pardon the pun, a Hail Mary. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know, and Ellen Burstyn really makes that film. I mean, obviously, Linda Blair is great in the movie too as a child actress, but Ellen Burstyn carries that film. She's so good at it. But it's just there's nothing clever or smart or original or anything.
No.
There's a parody movie of The Exorcist called Repossessed with Leslie Nielsen that is funnier than this, and it's not that good.
I can't imagine that would be at all good.
But yeah, this is just bizarre. No good jokes here. And then we get into the movie proper. And one thing that I noticed, this I guess is kind of funny to me. This is the one thing that I thought was this is sort of funny. And I think it's funny too because they don't ever mention it. And that's restraint to me. The character of Ray is back, played by one of the Wayneses. I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one. I'm not even going to guess. But he's back, and he was one of the killers in the last movie.
Oh, wow.
Him and that guy that looks vaguely like Skeet Ulrich, who looks vaguely like Johnny Depp.
Okay.
They were the two killers, just like at the end of spoilers, I guess. At the end of Scream, they were the two killers, and he's just back, and they never say anything. Sydney's not afraid of him. They don't. They don't ever mention that he was one of the killers. I think he died, if I remember correctly. But he's just back, and they don't say anything. And that's funny. The movie could have used more of that kind of humor. Subtle, smart, and like I said, restraint, not to mention it at all.
Yeah.
So I mean that was fun. And Tori Spelling's in the movie for some reason. And as you said, Claire from 90210, Kathleen Robertson.
Yeah, maybe they decided to do it together. That's probably the only reason that Donna's in it, or Tori Spelling, I mean.
It's so weird. She went from being on 90210, which, by the way, if you haven't listened to our tapes on 90210, go back and listen to our tapes on 90210. But it's so funny that she's in it. She went from being a virgin who, like, you know, wouldn't have sex to being raped by a ghost and liking it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know that counts as rape.
I guess it's not technically rape, but it starts off with no kind of consent at all. She's asleep.
Yeah.
And he sticks his dick in her mouth.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was very
But I
fucked
guess
up.
she's into it.
Well, yeah, because she says she's enjoying it, and then she's, like, in love with him, and she wants to be married to the ghost. She talks about Mrs. whatever his name was. Doesn't it have any spring to it? And then he's, like, gone. Which, that was mildly funny.
I guess.
When he, like, walked out like that. That was mildly funny.
It was also weird that, like, it's Bull from Night Court. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah, it's Bull from Night Court.
That is weird.
He's playing the ghost. Not Richard Mulligan. That's the guy from Soap and Empty Nest.
Yeah.
Richard something. I can't think of his name.
I don't know. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know celebrities. I'm not good at that.
Anyway, so yeah, he's the ghost. I'm struggling to figure out where to go from here, Carol, because essentially it's just a series of things that happen, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a greatly cohesive story.
No, I mean the basic plot is that this guy was having an affair with a nanny that they had, even though they had no children.
Yeah, that was a joke too.
That was a joke that was kind of funny, I guess, because that's another like subtle one where she's reading the diary. Anna Faris is reading the diary of this girl that happens to look exactly like her, and she's like, I guess that's why he kept her around, even though we have no kids. And so I guess he kills the wife, and then he dies or kills himself in the inferno. At one point, there's a ghost of like a beautiful woman, but she's got like a horribly disfigured face. Mm-hmm. Who's that?
Is it the wife or the babysitter? Or?
And maybe it's the babysitter, I guess.
Yeah.
But Shorty, the one that likes marijuana, puts a bag over her head and has sex with her. And at the end of the movie, she's going down on him in the car with the bag over her head. Because she's ugly, but blowjobs are good, I guess. I don't know. That's the joke? I don't know.
She's also, a ghost, so that's a little fucked up too.
All of it's fucked up. They do a parody of Hannibal, the movie Hannibal. Mm-hmm. When they take, because there's, I don't know if you remember the movie Hannibal, but Hannibal like cuts the guy's head off and like starts taking pieces of his brain out and cooks it right in front of him.
He doesn't cut the guy's head off. He cuts the top of his head off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, because if you say like he decapitated him and then he starts eating his brain, that's not the same. He feeds it to the guy. He feeds the guy his own brain. That's a good movie. That's a fucked up scene in a good movie. I think we did that movie for this too.
I don't know if we did.
I feel like we talked about
it.
it.
So ostensibly, Tim Curry is a professor at the school, and he wants these people who have experienced trauma to go to this haunted house to like trigger the house into revealing its ghosts, and he's got cameras all over the place so that they can pick up signs of ghosts. Mm-hmm. Then later he's killed, I guess, by the female ghost that Shorty then has sex with, enters into a sexual relationship with, gets entangled with. But what's his name? The guy in the wheelchair decides, okay, well, we got to fight back against these ghosts. Turns out that even though the professor was doing an experiment, I guess, to trigger ghosts, but he wanted to keep everyone there, even though we definitely have footage of ghosts at this point, because a ghost has fucked Tori Spelling, and we have that on tape right now. We got to kill these ghosts. And all of a sudden we have goggles that allow us to see the ghosts, which no one ever uses because we never see the ghosts through these goggles.
Right.
And we have these guns that can hurt the ghosts, which never really happens either.
Yeah.
I guess they shoot it once.
That is a very good point. I was so done with the movie at that point that I wasn't really paying attention, but you're right.
But it's like, why is any of this happening, and why do they have this?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of like cohesive plot or plot points.
What grant proposal did Tim Curry write to get the funds to buy these experimental weapons?
That's a great question.
Like, this is fucked up. They do, I don't know, they parodied Dirty Harry, a movie from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And Dude, Where's My Car? We never did Dude, Where's My Car
No.
for this show. We should have.
We should do it.
Let's go back and do it.
Yeah.
We should have watched that instead.
Well, not go back in time. Obviously, we can't do that.
No, I said just go back and watch it. Like, just not go back in time, but just go watch it and then, like, because at this point, I think it's available on DVD.
Cool. Let's do it.
But, yeah, because Ray and what's his name? Hyde from that 70s show's brother, who looks a lot like Hyde, is in this.
Yeah.
Just random white guy out of nowhere. They do another guy's got a ton of semen inside of him joke, too.
Oh, God. I forgot about that. Why you got to remind me about that? Lol.
But they did that in the first movie, too. With the guy that looks vaguely like Skeet Ulrich, who looks vaguely like Johnny Depp. Mm-hmm. It's like nesting dolls of vaguely good-looking actors.
Right? That does explain why the one guy looked familiar, though, because he looks like Hyde.
Yeah. But, like, why, if you're going to repeat jokes from the first movie, the other joke they repeated from the first movie is the way Cindy runs, which I guess is kind of funny. But, yeah, Anna Faris is good. She's a good actress. She's funny. Why is she in this?
I don't know.
Why is Tim Curry in this? Why is Chris Elliott in this? Why is David Cross in this?
Good questions. And, like, honestly, when like they make another one, which I'm sure they will, because for some reason people want to keep seeing this shit, I don't think I want to watch it.
No, not at all. Why? I don't know. I don't know why anything happens in this movie.
No.
And then it ends. They beat the ghosts because they also have something they never even brought up. They also have this platform that he can stand on where they can, I don't know, a la the Ghostbusters, like capture him in this. And that's how the movie ends. Mm-hmm. And then I guess that means the house is not haunted anymore.
I guess.
But I don't, like, ultimately, what did any of it mean?
Nothing except being a lame excuse for the sex jokes that aren't even jokes because they're not funny.
No, nothing was funny. Nothing was funny in this movie, Carol.
Yeah, no, it was a giant waste of time. I'm sorry. I should have said no. I wanted to say no. There was a little voice in the back of my head that said, say no, don't do it. But I didn't listen. And so we wasted a whole night in the movie theater watching grossness.
It's funny because you suggested it. So it's funny that you almost said no, I guess.
Because it's a movie that people like to watch, so...
It's a movie that people like to watch? How do you know that? What are you talking about?
Because it's popular.
I guess it was popular in the theater, yes, and Scary Movie 1 was popular.
So I'm just trying to give people what they want.
Before Scary Movie came out, they didn't call it Scary Movie 1, though. They called it The Great Scary Movie.
Right, right.
That joke's funnier than anything in the movie.
It is.
You guys get that joke? It's a World War I joke. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm done. I know this is a short episode. I have nothing else to say about how horrible this movie was.
Don't go see it. Just don't.
Next week we're watching Legally Blonde. So hopefully that's a better movie. Reese Witherspoon's in it. I like her. So
Yeah. I love Reese Witherspoon.
hopefully that's a better film.
Fingers crossed. I think it kind of has to be. I don't think there's a possibility. I don't think there's a world.
Could you imagine it being worse than this?
I mean, I can't imagine Reese Witherspoon doing this movie because it's so bad, right? So that kind of protects us. She did Legally Blonde.
But yeah, what? We're protected because she did Legally Blonde?
We know Legally Blonde is a good movie because
she's in it? Yes. What is going on?
I don't know.
You could have said something like she was in Fear, and we liked that movie.
Yes.
With Marcus Wahlberg.
Exactly that.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, that's the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can find their own insane wife.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com.
Yep.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com and share the shows with your friends.
Yep. This episode's as much of a mess as this fucking movie. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.